Hello, please can we just not talk about my morning hair? I went to bed with it in a bun and the bun came out in the night, and then I woke up and it was worse than this when I woke up, so we're just dealing with this. But it's fine, I have nowhere to be today. I'm just vlogging myself for a couple of hundred people to see, which is I'd probably be better going up the shop like this, because if I went up the shop I'd see about 4 people. My logic is flawed. Oh, I've got such a stiff neck and shoulders, they're so sore, have been for a while. Oh my god, what I would do for a massage. And the funny thing is that I could get a relatively cheap massage because my boss is an aromatherapist and she wouldn't charge me that much, but I don't know if I'd really want to go have a massage. I don't really like being touched. I like to be left alone. But yeah, it really hurts and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my bed, because I do find my bed really comfy, so I don't know if it's that or what it is. I do have a jaw clench / grind problem, so it could be that, because clenching your jaw and grinding your teeth has a lot of implications. It can give you headaches, it can give you neck pain, shoulder pain, a lot of stuff, so it could be that. I have actually bought some, oh my knees, I'm just old, that's what it is. I bought some little mouth guard things. Hush. Yeah, I bought some mouth guards, but I haven't set them yet because you have to put them in boiling water and then sorry, distracted by the TV. It says that there's 6 months to go until Brexit. I thought it was going to be even longer than that. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you have to put them in boiling water and then set them to your teeth, because obviously you can't just buy ones online without them having fit in your teeth. So yeah, it's a really grey morning. It's only 6:45 in the morning, but I want to get a bit cosy because I've got some Big Brother to catch up with, so I'm gonna light a candle. I love this candle. It's a Yankee Candle aloe water one and it's really nice. And I'm just gonna go make a coffee and then watch Big Brother. But yeah, if you know any other things that could help my neck, I don't know, maybe like special pillows or something that aren't hideously expensive, that would be really helpful. I'll boil the kettle again now. I think I've walked away too long. Yeah, if anyone has anything helpful for a stiff neck, please let me know. I fancy a syrup coffee, but I don't know what syrups we've got. Hazelnut or chocolate cookie. I'm not sure how I feel about either of those in my latte. We're all out of the good ones. I want caramel or gingerbread. None of this is really, I'll do hazelnut. So it's like a Nutella coffee, I suppose. Not that I am on that Nutella hype train. I think it's very overrated. That is like fused on. And I'd love to get some big syrup bottles and get pumps for them. I have had big syrup bottles before, but I've never had pumps for them because it would be nice to know the appropriate measure. I usually just do a couple of teaspoons of it and I don't know if that's the right amount. Oh, I would need to sneeze. I'm so tired. I love getting hay fever when it's not even spring or summer anymore. Got that all year round hay fever, or I'm just allergic to my house. I do think it could be that. Oh, Monday mornings, eh? These take forever to stir. I'm gonna put some cold water in it. My nails are starting to get long enough to paint again. That one's chipped because he's a little bastard. And even these ones are growing, and these ones never grow. But when they do grow, they grow wonky, so they're not gonna look good. But they haven't been growing since like April, May. I don't know why they haven't been growing, but they haven't. So I'm very happy to have them back in my life. It's very nice. Let's go. I'm really hungry, but I have this thing like I'm really hungry, but I don't feel like eating yet. Like I just don't feel up to eating. It feels too early to want to eat. Oh, I think I'm gonna watch my Big Brother. I mean, I have like 2 episodes, and I have Big Brother's bit on the side, so I'm gonna be here for a few hours. And then I think I need to go on the exercise bike because I was really good. I went on it for like 4 days running, and then we went to Manchester and it went away and I couldn't do it, and then I haven't been able to get back on the bike. So I'm gonna make myself do that later, even though I feel like I'm broken. I'll catch up with you a little bit later. If I'm awake, because right now it doesn't feel very promising. Right, so as always, I need to sort out my life in terms of just addressing the fucking skank that I am. So I need to tidy my room, obviously. I haven't even properly unpacked, and I've been back a week. Not that that's my personal best. I think once it took me about 4 weeks to unpack. What is on my face? Just weird skin. So yeah, but I do sort of, as much as I don't really want to do it, because, you know, I'd rather be watching Netflix or editing a video or something. As much as I don't want to do this, I also don't want to live like this. This is not a fun way to live. Like, whenever I walk into my room, I have to do like big steps trying to avoid everything. I don't want to live like this, and I don't want to be like this. But I've always been messy. So it's like probably just going to be a thing. I'll sort of take you on my tidying journey. Oh, Jesus. Let's just assess the situation so you can really just see how I live, because it's quite shameful. Obviously my bed never gets made. Before I tidy my room though, I do always just pull this over so that I've got a nice I've not got a nice flat surface to put everything on top of. So here's my makeup table. It's a joy, honestly. Being me is just an absolute joy. I can bin them now because I've done that. So yeah, this doesn't take too long to tidy because it's just literally just putting things in their place and giving the table a little wipe. What's this? We've got a flannel, a clean flannel, my fake tan box, which has also now got other bits and shits in. Then we've got my toiletry bag from when I went away. This headband needs to be washed. Look at all that foundation on there. Got myself a little shower cap from the Best Western Hotel. You never know when you need a shower cap. So yeah, I need to unpack that. Still haven't properly unpacked the makeup I took away with me. So that's that. Oh, you bastard. Bloody hell. Get in there. Get in there, my son. So that needs to go as well. Let's just tuck that little boy in. That needs to just go away. In there. Yep. And then we've got my, what is this? Chest of drawers. Male chest of drawers. Need to sort of just fuck off everything. Get in there, get in there. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff on here. We've got the world's saddest road mic that never bloody worked. I need to ask my dad to try and see if they'll take this back, even though it's been sitting there for months as a hairbrush holder. And then just a whole bunch of other little odds and sods that need to be addressed. I've got some Hubba Bubba here. I can't actually eat one of these without feeling sick. I have to halve it because it is just so big. I feel so sick having it in my mouth because it's massive. And no one take that out of context. I don't want that out of context. I'm going to start just a little tidy by throwing this little makeup wipe away in the world's most disgusting bin. There's a bra. And then here, this is the space I have to get through here because this door is broken. This door is always open unless forced shut. So then we've got another hold-all bag from when I went away and all the hair stuff I took. And then we've got to do a big old step over here, land on some clothes. And then this is the situation from this side, which is obviously just lovely. And then we've got my ladder shelf, which hasn't been tidy in a very long time. We've obviously got a little cup of coffee there. We've got my cleaning product box, which is obviously it had good intentions. It's where I keep my anti-bac wipes and my polish. And there's my vinyl. And then more clothes, more clothes. That's all clean washing. And then this is the bit by my bed, which is also just a massive embarrassment. I don't know why I live like this, why I'm like this. I just am. And I wish I wasn't, but I am. And then on top of this shit show of a room, I've also got everything in this room. So we've closed the door on it because it just looks too sad in there. Oh my god, it's hot in here. So then obviously we've got this room, which I need to get tidying up because I need to sell everything in these 3 boxes. Everything here. Because my stupid sister wants to move back in. Well, she doesn't want to, she has to. But it's just a lot for me to deal with. And I find it very stressful. And I'd rather just go sit downstairs and forget it all exists. Because I really find it to be a bit of a hindrance on my life. You know? This dress keeps getting caught on the floor. We need to hang it up. So, wow, it's hot in there. Yeah, that's basically everything that I need to address. Not that it's all going to get done in one day. And although I do tidy my room, give it a very like rough tidy every now and then, I haven't actually given it like a proper clean in a really long time. There is dust everywhere. I'm getting really hot. I don't think this sweatshirt is gonna be for me. I think we need to put an old t-shirt on and get cracking on this. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit me talking, a little bit of fastened, like time-lapse tidying and stuff, because I work best to music, so I need to have some music on, which means I can't really talk whilst playing music. But the first thing I do when I tidy my room is get all of the clothes that are on the floor, on the bed, and assess what clothes need to be washed. What clothes, so that's any clothes I've worn, need to be washed. Then I decide what clothes I've just tried on and then changed my mind and didn't hang them back up and they went on the floor. And then I need to decide if those clothes need to be re-steamed or if they're good enough to just be hung back in the wardrobe with a little shake, like if they're not really clothes that get creased or jeans or whatever. So that's the very first thing I do, because the bulk of what is on my floor is clothes. So this is what we are going to be dealing with first, because we need to actually be able to walk around the room without falling over. So we need to get rid of all this stuff first. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. And we'll see how long it takes. We're starting this at 9:15 in the morning. I'm very hot. If I make it, if I survive, then I'll catch up with you later. What shall we listen to? Need a really good motivational music playlist. Let's see what Spotify I've got for us. I usually end up listening to like noughties pop punk stuff. That's usually my favourite thing to put on. It's like summer out there and it's halfway through September. This is totally 100% unacceptable. I want my daily mix. Give me my daily mix, Spotify. No, seriously, where is my daily mix? It's usually the first thing I see. Yeah, this is the one. So daily mix, it's got Blink-182, Paramore, You Me at 6, and more. And the first song is Fall Out Boy. And then it's Panic at the Disco. And then it's Bowling for Soup. This is going to be epic. Right, let's tidy. I need to make a pile of summer clothes that I won't be wearing anymore because, contrary to popular belief of what the weather is doing outside, it's not summer anymore. So that's another pile. Summer clothes that we have nowhere to store, but where there's a will, there's a way. And we will do it. Maybe just not today. As it turns out, everything that was on my floor needs to be steamed again, so I'm just going to hang them all up, pop them on my clothes rail as I go, and then I'll move them into my sister's old room where I will steam them a little bit later. The thought of steaming anything right now makes me feel very, very ill because it's so hot. So yeah, all of these need to be re-steamed, which is just brilliant news. It's a fair bit later, it's 11:30. I will admit that I took about a 30-minute, 45-minute unnecessary break for no particular reason. So I haven't done as much as you may think I would have done. I've moved my fan out of here because fans are not really, although I'm bloody hot right now, fans aren't really necessary now. The floor is almost tidy. Taking the rest of the summer stuff out my wardrobe. Not that I have anywhere to put it. I think I'm going to take down the 1, 2, 3 mugs and 1, 2 glasses and 1, 2, 3, 4 cups with straws. This may need to be done in several trips. I don't think I have enough hands to do that. And one of those coffee cups is growing some beautiful looking mould. So definitely needs to come out of my bedroom now because inhaling all of those spores along with the dust in my room and the damp in my room, it's doing wonders for my lungs. It's just why I'm so healthy. Right, so that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to get a new glass of water because I need it. It's very hot, and yes, that's what I'm going to do. Taking a little lunch break, watching a Michelax video. I've got a Weight Watchers penne bolognese with added chorizo and a little bit of parmigiano on top. Lovely jubbly. I love pasta so much it makes me want to cry. Guys, I really need to start vlogging when I look better than this. Like, I really shouldn't be presenting myself on the internet this way. However, old habits die hard. I've taken a little break because there was a knocking at my door and it's time to do a parcel time. It's from Sports Direct. Who'd have ever thunk it? I've been wanting some new pyjamas for a really long time and I'm going to get rid of some of mine and get rid of a lot of my... Like, I have a lot of just like bits that don't match and I want to be a well put together person who wears matching pyjamas. You feel me? But pyjamas are kind of expensive, in my eyes anyway. Like, most places they sell like everything separately. You can't buy bloody sets of pyjamas anymore. And people want like £14 for the trousers and then another £16 for the top. And I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? So Sports Direct are so cheap. They've got my back like no one else. The only problem I have with it is that they never have discount codes. And it's £5 delivery. £5 fucking pounds. Like, I really object to that. They were so cheap. So, including delivery, I got 4 pairs of pyjamas and a top for £35. I'm not showing you the top though because that's a surprise. And I've got a horrible feeling that they've given me a Sports Direct mug as well, which nobody needs. I'm also pretty sure that they've just put this in a bin bag. You charged me £5 for delivery to put my stuff in a bin bag. Don't think so, babes. I don't need a fucking another Sports Direct mug. Mike Ashley, get your shit together, son. No one wants them. They're so big. For God's sake. If anyone legitimately wants this Sports Direct mug, I'll send it to you if you live in the UK if you want it. Out of my own pocket, you can have this. If you want it. I know so many of you are and I'm going to get hundreds of comments saying I want that Sports Direct mug. First person to comment, I will send it to you. No extra charge to you. It'll just be sent with love. Because I don't fucking need another one. I've got about 8. You know, out of everything, when I worked in a charity shop, out of everything we got donated, I would say Sports Direct mugs were the most regular offender to receive. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Do they think it's okay to charge you £5 for delivery because they give you that ginormous mug? Is that their reasoning behind it? Because they also charge £5 to do click and collect. Like, most people do click and collect for free if you spend a certain amount, but not Sports Direct. Not money grabbing Mike Ashley. But he does do cheap pyjamas, so what are we going to do? So this first pair, all the tags are going to be the wrong price, so I want to give you a legitimate idea of how cheap this shit is. So this first pyjama set was £6.99, which is a bloody beautiful price. If all pyjamas could be £6.99, hello, come at me. They're originally from Solcal & Co. These are my favourite ones, they're really cute. So they are navy and they're short sleeve button down with a kind of moon and star effect on. Super cute, and then they've got little shorts with them. And I think they're bloody adorable and I cannot wait to have a bath tonight and put these on. They're a bit see-through though, I will say that. They're a little bit see-through, which is slightly problematic. And they've got those little tie things poking out the bottom, so they need to be cut off. But that was £6.99 and they're so cute. Yes. In the shop they're selling them for €10. I don't know what that equates to in pounds. Oh, these look cute. These look fancy. I'm so excited to like just fold them all up, put them in my little pyjama drawer. It's going to be gorgeous. So from Miso. These were £3.99. We're having a laugh. I paid £3.99 for a pyjama set. That's beautiful. But how do I get it off its little ribbon? My battery's flashing as well. I'll definitely have to change that momentarily. I still don't know how to get this off. What's going on? Aha! The hanger does that. Cool. Because like even Primark's cheap. Like I haven't been in Primark in about a year, and I bet if I went in there today and looked at their pyjamas, I'd probably think they're expensive. I'm so cheap though. Hush, hush, watch. So these say it's wine o'clock, which to be honest, it always is. And then the bottoms are really cute. They're that kind of tapered legging leg, and they're red and white love hearts. How cute are they? £4. You could buy a pair of pyjamas, pass over a £5 note and get £1 and a penny change. My mind is blown. It's a shame that they don't have all these good stuff in store. Our next set was £4.49. Bargain. This is from Miso as well. These are just blue and white polka dot top that says to do, nothing. And then they've got little white and blue spotty shorts. Cute. I did kind of want more pyjamas that were long legged for this upcoming winter, but they didn't really have any. They didn't have a whole lot. So I thought these will do for now. So that is those. And then last pair, these were £7.99. Is that right? Is that these ones? Yeah. So these were a little bit more expensive, considering that they're from the same brand. They're from Miso again. These come with a vest top that say follow your dreams. And then they come with bottoms. Got some free hangers as well. Love a free hanger. Hannah loves hangers, especially if they are free. Oh, I'm so hot. And then the bottoms are similar to the other ones. Red with white love hearts, and they've got arrows through them. But these are cropped ones, and they're a little bit wider leg. So that is those. Yeah, I'm not going to show you the top I bought because I bought it for something in particular. If you deduct delivery and deduct that top, that brings us to... Oh no, it was less than £35 because I didn't want to spend £35, so I whacked off a pair of pyjamas. I thought I might have them, and that made it £32.45. Deduct £4 for that top, deduct the £4.99 for delivery, and we got 4 pairs of gym jams for £23.46. Bada bing, bada boom. Just look at my invoice. And that, my friends, concludes parcel time with Hannah. Back to the tidying. I've made even more of a mess now though. Let the tidy recommence. Let's change your battery. Too depressing, too depressing, too depressing. Room is done. There are still a few bits and pieces that need to be addressed, but not today. Got my new pyjamas on, just had a bath. Someone's being noisy out in the world, but there ain't nothing we can do about that. So I feel pretty cozy and content with life. Got nice new bedding on the bed. All is well. Mum's making toad in the hole. It's great news. Got a bit of an ear pain, which isn't ideal. Shut up, please. But yeah, that's it. Yes, that is it. Sorry I didn't really take you on the rest of the journey of tidying the room, but I felt like it was becoming a little bit of a hindrance and I wasn't really getting everything done in a timely manner. So yeah, I'm happy that I've got that done now. That is a load off my mind. It's going to be nice to wake up in the morning and not have to climb over things. It's going to be good. It won't last long though, never does, so I'm a terrible person, what can I say? Right, I'm gonna go downstairs, grab some dinner, and we will talk tomorrow. Hello and good morning. I know what you're thinking. When's Hannah gonna wash that barnet? It's coming. I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm trying to get back into a proper schedule for hair washing, and as I don't need to go out until tomorrow, I'm gonna wash it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna wash it on Saturday, because I need to start training it to learn how to go a little bit longer like I used to when it was blonde, but I'm not 100% sure if I can. I think I got away with it before because it was bleached, so I'm not too sure if I can do it now, but I've got to at least give it a little go, haven't I? Oh, yesterday I wasn't 100% sure if I would actually have the day in today. I thought there might be a chance I'd be going walking with my friend, but it's not happening. And I'm quite glad, because that means today I can get stuck in with my sister's room. Because my ear really hurts though, I have to say. I've had a bit of a painful ear since yesterday, and it doesn't feel quite like an earache. It just feels like someone's stuck a needle or something in there. Like, it just feels like a sharp pain. My house is well hot. I'm kind of like bracing myself for having some like work done in the house, because we've got the showers leaking and it's made all the wall in the bathroom, not all the wall, it's made a portion of the wall wet, and the whole house is falling apart anyway. We need to have so much work done, but there is talk that it will be happening possibly sooner rather than later, so I'm sort of bracing myself for having lots of strangers in the house. A little bit worried about that. I'm very out of breath as well, if you couldn't tell. Oh, it's so nice to have a tidy room. So yeah, I think though if we do have the bathroom done, I think we'll probably all move out and stay in an Airbnb, because it's just too much. Not being able to have a wee in your own house is just so stressful. So yeah, I've got a shit ton of clothes that need to be photographed, loads that need to be steamed, loads that need to be just sorted out. So that's what I'm doing today. It's so hot though, but it's not even like a hot day outside. It's like windy, grey, like it's really windy. It's just in here it's so hot, which is funny because it's usually the coldest room in the fucking house. Gonna get a good podcast on, I think. Yesterday was about music, today's about podcast, I think. I'll see how I go. I might start with music, then see how I feel. I don't know yet. My dad's got a new phone coming today though, so I've got to make sure I don't miss the door, because otherwise I will not be his favourite person. Not that I think I am anyway. I think I'm about number 5 on the list, and there's only my mum and my sister that should be in front. Right, I'm gonna get going with what I've got to do, and we will catch up a little later. Right, it is lunchtime. This looks so like shit quality. I do apologise. Hang on a minute. Let me see. If I turn it around the other way, then it should be a bit lower. Look at that hair as well. It's just stunning. Oh, we nearly had an accident. I'm trying to like prop you up in my cupboard next to the mugs. Please stay. Right, it's lunchtime, you guys. I'm having one of those lunches where you've got like no food in the house, so you're just doing your best. Just like my hair, it's doing its absolute best. Bear with me. So I'm going to make a couple of wraps, but we don't have a whole lot to go in the wraps, but I'm going to start with some mayonnaise. I'm very particular about mayonnaise. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. If it starts to taste too eggy, then I don't like it. I usually like a really cheap mayonnaise, but my parents buy Hellmann's, which isn't like the cheap one, so it's not my favourite. But I'm gonna have 2 wraps. I'm gonna take a little teaspoon of mayonnaise. Well, it's not really a little teaspoon, it's quite a big one. And I'm dolloping that on the wraps. You can't see what I'm doing. Not that anyone would really care, because at the end of the day, I'm sure we've all made a wrap before. So I'm just spreading the mayo around. Second time I've dropped my phone today. I don't think I should rest it up there. There's nowhere else to put it though. Vlogging is difficult. Vlogging is so hard, and I've got cucumber juice on my phone. Just try another cupboard. Hello? Why am I even bothering? I have a tripod upstairs. I should go get it, but upstairs, you don't even understand how far upstairs is. It's not going to fall out the cupboard this way, and I think that looks better from what I can see. The phone is cut in half, I can't see the whole thing. So, yes, we need to get some shopping in. We need the old Tesco delivery to come, because there is not a lot going on in our fridge or our cupboard. So, mayonnaise is done. Let's go put that in the dishwasher. Then I'm going to take one of my favourite ever cooking ingredients, which is garlic granules, and I'm going to sprinkle that all over the mayo. So it's kind of like a nice little garlic mayo. Beautiful. Then I'm going to take some honey roast ham. I apologise if you are a vegan. You've probably just unsubscribed. You actually probably unsubscribed when I used the mayonnaise, actually, to be fair. This is not a vegan friendly meal. So yeah, I'm just going to take some ham. That went well, didn't it? Stay there. Right. Now we're going to add some cheese. Love cheese. We've got Cathedral City Mature, but the lighter version. I do my best. And I'm going to cut a lot off of that. It's going to be more than my weekly recommended amount. But it's light, so it doesn't matter. It's fine if you use the lighter version. You could eat the whole thing and it would be fine, I swear. And I'm going to get our new fancy cheese grater. My dad won't stop going on about how good this cheese grater is, so I'm going to put it to the test. He's like, honestly, Hannah, it's the best cheese grater I've ever used. I was like, all right, Dad. I know you're in your 50s now and life doesn't seem as fun as it used to be, but calm down, it's only a cheese grater. To be honest, I don't have any strong feelings towards it as of yet. It just seems to be grating like any other grater would. God, I love cheese. Cheese is my downfall. Cheese and bread, preferably together. Cheesy garlic bread. Oh, can you imagine eating that right now? Amazing. Yeah, I have to say, Dad, that is a fairly average grater. I mean, it is better than our last grater, I have to say. But what can you really say about a cheese grater? Not a lot. Let me ask you, when you clicked on this video, did you expect to see a girl, a young woman, should I say, giving you a cheese grater review? I bet you didn't see it coming. I think it's like 1:45 and I've eaten today some Belvita biscuits, a packet of Quavers, 2 custard creams and a cornetto. I'm very hungry today. Don't know why, I just am. There's nothing that we can do about it. Apart from eat, obviously. Eat our weight in cheese. I'm even going to cut a little chunk of this cheese off as a little snack while I make my wraps. Next, we have got cucumber. So we're going to chop the end off that boy. Bam! And then we're going to slice. Oh, is it alright? It felt a little bit soft then. Cheese and cucumber is one of my favourite combinations. It goes like a match made in absolute heaven. I'm going to cut off about this much cucumber. See, I do eat vegetables. Half that so that we get an equal measure in both wraps, and just slice that little boy right up. Almost sliced my finger off then. That would not have been good. This is my favourite knife in the world. I don't know where it's from or anything. It's just so good. My mum, it's so good that my mum is actually scared of it. She won't use it. I live life on the wild side, obviously, though, so it doesn't really bother me. Some piccolo cherry tomatoes. We're going to take, that just landed on my foot, then on the floor. Even with this 5-second rule, I'm going to give that a little rinse. We are going to take 4 cherry tomatoes. Got our fruits and our vegetables in this. And I'm quartering them and just chucking them in my wrap. Water. You. It doesn't even feel like, do you know what? It doesn't feel like Tuesday today. Proper feels like a Wednesday, so that makes me so happy because I don't have to go to work. Have I already said this? I think I have. Oh, she's losing it. She's absolutely losing it. Oh. I'm starting to actually feel like all the snacks I had earlier have filled me up. And I'm not sure I'm going to manage both of these. That's a lie. I definitely will eat them both, but I might feel full up whilst doing it. Last but not least, the piece de resistance, red onion. Love red onion. It's my favourite of the onions, I have to say. I just love a red onion. It's a beautiful piece of engineering. And what do onions have that ogres have? Let me hear you say it.
Layers!
Onions and ogres have layers. And now, when I go back up to my room, I might put Shrek on, I have to say. So we're going to take a fairly generous bit of red onion because I love it so much. Taking a big old bit like that. Obviously, halving it. And then we are going to dice it up. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I love you, red onion. When I say dice it, by the way, I mean very roughly chop it because I can't be bothered to actually dice it. I'm not making a bloody bolognese. My eyes are going. I'm getting that beautiful onion sting. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Right. I'm just going to wash my hands. That's what they're looking like. They look a bit sad. Obviously I'm about to roll them up. Let's roll this bad boy up. Come on, get in there. This is not going to go as well as my one the other day did. I wrapped up one beautifully the other day. This one is going to absolute shambles. No, not going to play ball, are ya? No, didn't think so. What about you? Let's have a second chance. Bum, bum, bum. Try and tuck everything in. No, this one's not going to play ball either. But that's all right. It's all going down the same way anyway. We have 2 wraps. I'm going to eat these and then I'll get back to what I was up to.